And I'm Sal. I own the gym. So first things first, I have no idea what the gym will look like again. So the interesting parts are, I pay $10,000 a month for rent, and my landlord hopes or expects for people to pay $10,000 a month for rent if they signed a lease for $10,000 a month for rent, and that's not possible. So what I'm not going to do is take out business loans to cover rent for a business that I'm not sure will succeed when I open it back up. We'll see what happens. Also, there's stuff about the building. They're supposed to do some construction. There's issues with the building, so we're seeing where that all sorts out. And again, I'm saying that not to warn anybody or not. There's no weird warnings here or anything like that. But it's a new day. It really is. I really believe that this is a new day. I think that this is a time to think differently and consider different options than I would have before. 100% guys, I have been saying over and over again that I'm glad this happened. Partially because I believe it's forcing us to have to do a lot of the things we should have been doing anyway, whether that's personally or professionally. I don't know. I don't know why I have to say this, but I'll say it. Nobody has more of a vested interest in this gym than me, than this person right here. Everybody will come and go, and I will be here. If that means I think somebody had to go for that reason, they had to go. And as much as I have appreciated every person and every person's advice and every member and every whatever, it's my gym answer. I'm gonna scroll through here and see if anybody's asked questions. I doubt it. People are usually scared to ask me questions. That's what everybody says. Valuable, I think that there's a shit ton, and I just cursed on purpose. I think there is a shit ton of information that you guys have or that other human beings have that I don't possess. And I'll give you the reason I can give you. The live streams went from high production value at the gym to not that because of our situation at the gym. Because I'm being asked to pay $10,000 a month for space that I can't use in a gym that isn't necessarily secured. So I'm having a really hard time with that. We are still tenants at the Pavillion, but we are sorting through what's happening with that. And so just like when we moved, it was different, and the people who stayed, and the people who churned. Bye. Because I really, as much as I love people, they will come in and out, and I just found that it's easier to help them on their way rather than to be mad and try to hold on. So I don't want the money that way. That's dirty money. Just like keeping a jerk member is a dirty money to me. I'd rather have them out the door, and that's why you see me shit can members when I don't like them anymore, because to me they'll poison everything and they gotta go. I don't. It's not worth the 150 or 170. What do you need from us? I get it's a business, but we are family too. That's a really good question. So, hold on. All right, apparently somebody didn't want me to have sunglasses, so, I don't know. And this isn't like sad, I just, overwhelming, but I don't know. So I wish I could tell you. But like, and I really mean it when I say it, I'm okay with that. I don't need to know what's next. Like, I pay my rent and I feed my dog, and I, to some degree, keep putting workouts on for you guys, and you have equipment that you can use. And, so I really feel like my needs are met, and that's why I just want to. I don't want to react. I want to chill out and figure out what the best thing is. So, and just to, there's a bunch of people. Sorry, guys. I don't know what we need. We're totally fine. again, like my needs are met, the gym is fine. What I can tell you is that we didn't get any PPP loans. There's been no exterior financial assistance other than the people who are members at our gym that continue to pay a membership fee. If there's anybody out there, and I really mean this, I do not want to collect any money, and I don't think we do. I don't think we collect any money from anybody who is doing it out of the kindness of their heart. And the reason I say that is because I just don't want that money. I don't want to survive like that. That's how it'll always be for me. I will not collect pity fees. So I would literally rather be homeless. So that's just me. Sorry guys, I know I look like shit. Again, like I am looking at every option. If you know of other options out there, let me know. Everybody now knows how much I pay for rent. I do not want to pay that much for rent, especially for the freaking situation. And I don't mean the COVID-19, I mean like freaking locker rooms and, you know, some other stuff. But so it was funny. I was deciding when I was figuring out what I was going to say here, all I really thought to myself was, how honest do you want to be with everybody about everything? Because that's really all it ever is. It's not. It's nothing except how honest can I be about certain things? How much information can I talk about without talking about somebody else's information? And so there's, you know, there's stuff with the building, but it could work out just fine, and it could work out that we're working out somewhere else. What I can say is this: like we're just us, and we'll land where we land, and we'll figure it out. Yeah, I think we're doing just fine. Think about like how can you integrate what we do into your life? That's the real answer. That's the question, and then you have to figure out the answer to that. And the answer can't be, I want big group fitness classes and I want to CrossFit and dump a barbell on the ground. Tough shit. I know it's more convenient to go into a gym and bullshit and personal train and do it your way, and it's just not happening right now. So get over yourself. Like seriously, it's sort of like the people I'm talking to about selling my motorcycle. They're telling me how I should sell it, and I just think that's really funny, and so I just tell them to pound salt and keep moving. Guys, we should have an intervention and talk about why I don't work out. Do you guys want to know why I don't work out? I don't work out because when I sweat, I start to have a panic attack. And when I have a panic attack, I panic. It does not feel good. So literally the only times you guys have seen me work out is when I can trap myself into a workout. And so that usually happens during the open because there's so many people watching that I know that I'll deal with the panic attack. And so that is why I don't work out. So I'm trying to figure it out, but it's kind of tough. Anyway, there's a short story. Maybe some of you can identify with this long. Anxiety does blow. Here's the thing. So I definitely have some anxiety issues. But the other part about that is that I feel like it helps me to stay pretty connected. Like more so than most people I know. And I don't want to trade that, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. Is there any, like, I have another question too. So I'm one of those people who definitely doesn't have health insurance because that costs money, right? And I thought the other day, the way that somebody like me would get a COVID-19 test would be literally to call 911. That's the only way I can think of to get a test. And yeah, how do you do that? Derek, does anybody know? Like, I will tell you that living in the middle of town, I live right in Madison, has been one of the greatest gifts I've ever given myself. I kid you not. All right, guys, please support all the small businesses you can. I got $1,200 that I shouldn't have got from the federal government because they just handed out money a couple weeks ago. And I am using that money to buy things that I need responsibly on the island. I'm really like, every time I go out, I'm thinking, can I get something right now that is from a small business on the island that is of value? I just think that's, there's a lot of businesses on this island that I don't think should be in business, should still be open. And I hope that a bunch of them close due to this, because they just shouldn't be.